Hello guys. I think we are live, but I'm not sure actually. I hope yes. Let's see if we are live. And let's spread the links somewhere. I think we are nearly live. Let's check. Yes, we are live guys. So let's update. Okay, I think we're live. Let's see. I can't find my stream. Shit. Oh, hello Luke. Hello. I would like to find my stream on my phone since I cannot watch the chat then. Okay, hello everyone. My name is Spartacus. I didn't post nothing since a while in this channel, and I think it's time to do something. I think it's time to analyze one replay and give some details about it. I really like this replay since I played it against one of my fan that he think to be a pro player, so we will check this replay and we will analyze his mistakes and something like this. Now let's spread a little bit my link, and after that we can start. This one. Let's wait for a little bit more viewers and we can start. Okay. Okay guys, come on, join. Let's see if the replay is available, to be fair. Yes, this one. This one will be really amazing replay. So let's see. Three people watching. The quality is not so bad. Let's put my graphic actually on high, since we can watch the replay in better definition. Yeah, this is a good thing. So I will do it while waiting a little bit for more viewers. Graphic. Let's put on high definition. Accept. Since we watch replay, we can watch it without delay, so it should be fine if we watch on really silent. Okay, let's put a little bit more audio. Yes, can you hear me better now? Tell me. Like this maybe. Yes, this should be fine. Tell me. Still low. Okay, let's put a little bit more. Like this. Okay, now should be better. Tell me if the audio is better. I think should be really okay at the moment. Bit more, okay, bit more. Hold on, a bit more. Okay. Now? Yeah, I always trust you, DSS. Always trust you. So tell me if the sound is okay and we can start. Okay, still really low, still really low. Fuck that. Let's go. Let's put more then. Let's put more. Like this? Or it's too much? Now? Should be a little bit better. Now it's good, I think. Now it's good. Good. Better? Yes. Thanks for the feedback, guys. I like it. I really like it. Yeah, and what about the static noise behind? There is some static noise behind. Maybe just because I am a little bit, frenetic. It should be fine. So of course, I bet Sparta will forget to put his graphic on low for the next game. Yeah, that's 100% true. There's a little bit, maybe we can fix it, guys. So we are in, so we fix filters. Okay. Now should be better. It's not so bad, yeah, like usual, Okay. Yep. Better than ever. Nice. Really good. Okay, guys, let's start. I don't want to make you wait. So let's analyze this game. Let's see how it works and let's see something. Okay, load this replay. We are on 4 devices in one. Let's give some details of one of my fan which played against me. Basically, I played this game 2 days ago because I was forced to do it, since I really don't mind to play against this guy, but since he forced me to play against him, I played, of course. He challenged me, basically. So, spawning in the bottom of the map has Heisengat HVB. I really don't know the real name. I think the real name of this guy is Yoshi or something like this. Oh, the graphic of the name is actually cool. Nice. And me, in the top of the map, has Gondor, Spartacus. So, let's focus on the gameplay of this guy. Basically what he did an eco start, which at the moment is really available. And he followed up with a clan steading, which is pretty standard, since the dual landing spam is really okay. Except if your race can have cavalry really fast. So, and with this battalion, he went to creep this wildman. So basically what he did is to split his scouts battalion in 2 sides for a fast creep, which is actually good if you micro it a bit. If you micro it a bit, you can easily creep those 2 and keep some time and creep the troll. Meanwhile, you attack, you take these farms and creep this. So this strategy is actually legit, definitely legit. So let's see if he's produced something. Okay, he's produced something, and let's watch his money a little bit. I really will not focus on my gameplay because, okay. So, actually he's spending money, producing and taking an outside farm, producing some dune landings in this spot of the map, and creeping at the same time, which is actually okay. So, he creeped pretty decently, because he didn't lose maybe one soldier here, and maybe one soldier here, but it's completely fine. So let's see the troll creep, how it's going with this scout hero. Before creep the troll, you should use the ability of the scout hunting arrow on the troll. So the troll will have low health and low speed, and you can hunt it back. So this is not a really good creeping at the moment. Really bad, to be fair. And let's see how it works in the beginning, but I feel like the troll will turn around and hit those potatoes. No, maybe no, okay. Then fine. You see how to creep a troll? Easy. Okay, basically these dune landings keep this direction, which I cannot understand why, to be fair. Since if you spam fast dune landing like he did, you should put your dune landings in the middle of the map and try to harass as fast as possible, since in the early game I have no cav, so the strength of Doom landings is in the early game and not in the mid game against Condor. Basically what I did, by the way, since I was too lazy to scout, I did some preventive pikes, which helped me to creep. I played really defensive this game, since I don't want to break this guy within 5 minutes, because I don't think that he's a really good player. And so I played a little bit more conservative, a little bit more defensive, keep calm, creeping around. So basically what he did is put his Doom landing in the north of the map. You see he's still creeping this troll. Okay. I keep my Doom landing in the north of the map, and he went on the left side and harassing my farm, which is a terrible decision in my opinion. He should directly go in the middle of the map with the first battalion of Doom landings and harass better. Harass here and harass here. Basically what he has at the moment, I think, is 3 battalion. Okay, this works. We killed this something. Yes. And he's retreating because I denied his harassment with 1 battalion of SWAT. This is actually not a good micromanagement of units. And also, I don't think you should trade this with battalion of Wildmen, since I can put them in formation and overclass this. Okay, so this is a good lesson. Wildman spam is really strong in 4.5, especially in the early game, where you don't see cav. So, to counter this, just follow them. Okay, since map control is not relevant at all in 4.5, you don't need about that. And so, you can use your units to follow the Doom landings and deny the harassment, like I'm doing, you see? Always trading, and follow this with this. And in the meanwhile, produce some cavalry. Okay, let's see the supply. 250 supply for our friend, and a fast Uruk pit and a fast expand. This is something that I really don't like, and I will explain you why. Basically, if you go for a fast level 2 Uruk pit, you deny a little bit the early game of Isengard. I will explain myself better. You can go for walks, pit, and counter my cavalry. Really easy. Of course you need more walks, but walks are cheaper than my cavalry, so you need to outnumber my cavalry. So you start to spam walks before and try to overnumber my cavalry, otherwise it's impossible. And at the moment he's not spending money. 900 bank, man, this game will not give you back the money. So if you're not spending, you're not producing, and your macro is bad. And at the moment is what I feel, if you bank 700 at the 3-minute mark in the game, your macro is terrible. So, you see, I'm denying his harassment everywhere, and with my cavalry I will kill this bunch of wildmen pretty easily. So at the moment the Isengard player, I feel like he's a little bit behind, especially in supply, because if you watch my supply, I have 400 and this guy has 50 supply. So, and he's not spending money. So, he's producing now? Yes. So, I have cavalry out, and the first unit that he's producing is Pike, which is completely fine. But at the moment, since you are so behind in supply terms, what you need to do is to put another barracks down, like he's not doing, and here spend your money. Just spend your money. He's not spending. And instead, he's trying to creep those walks with this battalion of scout, which is really smart in my opinion. Okay, so he's trying to deny a little bit the map control, but at the moment the map control is totally off one side. This game is mono side. I'm totally dominating this game because I have this, this, and all the map, nearly all the map. So at this point, in a normal scenario, the game should be over. Why should be over? Because I'm in a winning position. Even if I don't have all the econ side, I'm in a strong position. I have all the map, I have double units, nearly, and there is no reason to continue this. Even if he has a strong inside eco, his outside eco is really bad and the supply is bad. So what you can do to improve your gameplay as Isengard? First of all, these crossbow are really okay, but at the moment there is a lot of cavalry. So it's not a good idea to send all your unit to trade this cavalry. Here, like I told, I was a little bit conservative and I didn't micro like crazy, and I didn't do some fancy stuff. I just played really solid and really safe. It's really, I played a standard macro game because I really didn't want to overcommit so much. So At the moment, the problem is the Isengard player skipped the early game, skipped completely the early game because he has no walks, which is really bad. Furnace make absolutely no sense. This furnace has no sense because Isengard has eco level 3 so late that until you don't play a 40-minute game, these furnace are totally pointless. And of course, this is a pro player move. Leave one spot behind. So if you leave this spot empty, you're losing money. You're constantly losing money. Money. So what you need to do is build a furnace and delete it when you want to build something else. You see, I'm completing my inside eco since my map control is not so relevant, at least is not relevant at all, and I need this gameplay forced me to build inside eco, which is not good in my opinion, but you know, it's okay. Now, I have some units around. He has those two things, which try to trade my unit, and I think is really not a good idea. By the way, it's okay. So, here I use my barrage to deny at least some harassment. So barrage, it's really strong spell in my opinion. And because I can take time and I can divide pikes from sword. So if I was a little bit more focused in the game, I could bring my cav here and try to kill this warden. And basically, yes, look, thank you for the input. This guy has no Europe discount. He's producing Europe nearly at full price. He has no full discount because he has only, I think, 1, 2, 3 outside farms. So he has a discount of 50% instead 30%, which is double, which is really bad. Again, if I was a little bit more focused in this game, I could easily trump this, but you know, I was playing really sloppy and nothing fancy to me. Okay, now another topic. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about heal mechanics. Heal mechanics is so bad. Okay, basically what I did before, you didn't saw it. You didn't see it because I committed a little bit my cavalry into the pikes. So I lose at least half of battalion of cavalry. But who cares? Because I can buy a heal and my cavalry will be replaced for free. Watch. Free units. This is free units, and those things are not orcs. Those things are Gondor cavalry, probably the strongest cavalry in game for the price, of course. So the replacement is bad. Why is bad the replacement? Because it gives you free units, and free units in an RTS are bad, always, no matter what. Okay, basically this guy is clumping around at the moment, but I will focus a little bit more of the mechanics in the game. So this game is mono-side, absolutely. Mono-side. I have all the map and my income should be at least maybe double. You see, here I overcommit into cavalry, into pikes, sorry, with my cavalry. Overcommit. This is micro mistake for me. But who cares? I lose nothing because I can put my units near the well and the well will give me free units. Absolutely bad mechanics. So, let's go back to the game. This guy is clumping around, building towers inside, not producing units. Probably he has even a bank. Yeah. So he's definitely behind. He's not producing units. This is the worst thing that you can do. If you are so behind and the ecosystem permits you, you should constantly produce. He's producing assets, which is okay. And he's not taking his spell. The Straits of Isengard is taking your spell. So if you take a spell, you have massive eco boost, you can spam out some heroes, you can do some stuff like this, and you know. The land is good. The land is really good against Gondor, because Gondor has not a real counter to it. So, let's go back to the game. I think I did some... This Q is not so good. I should Q less, but you see? My cavalry is back. Back and full strength for free. So basically, I'm losing nothing. What I'm doing at the moment, since I have all the map, I just try to deny a little bit. But the point is, since I have all the map like this, my ego should explode, but it's not. I'm constantly broken nearly, you see? Constantly broken. What's this? I charged directly into the pikes with a terrible micromanagement, because my micromanagement in this game was terrible. I lose only one battalion. I should lose everything here. Everything. So thanks to inflation, he was able to spam out units, which are good, but it's really pointless at this point. The next step, if I were a little bit more, smart, and I'm not sure if I am, I should take a Dunedain camps here, since basically with the Dunedain I should target the pikes and kill the rest with the cavalry. So let's go back to my base. I'm producing cavalry, replacing cavalry for free, and producing units, of course. If we see the supply, I have 700 supply, and he's taking the spell and not using it. This is really smart, you see, really smart. And he's constantly supply block. So at this point there is nothing to talk about the game, if not about the mechanics. So there were a point in 4.1.1 if a player had hold them up like this, the opponent call instantly GG, instantly, because there is no way to come back. But it's good, since if you're winning, you should win the game, at least if you don't brain freeze and bring all this bring all this army into the base full of tower and lose all. Then your opponent could potentially come back. But at the moment, what I'm doing is just I cannot break him because he has money for free, nearly, because he's producing an insane amount of money, more or less. If I'm producing more, I produce like maybe 10%, 20%, I don't know about maths, but more or less it's like this. And the game become not so smoothly. What I mean about that, it's the only thing that I can do is spam out archers, put my archers here, and archer clump, and kill the rest. Okay? This is what I should do. And I think I will. Also, I think I will speed up the game, since there is really nothing to see. The map control battle is over. I have all the map, not this farm, and not this, but I will have really soon. And let's see, I cannot see if I have Lico level 2 at the moment, but I think it's on the way. I think it should be on the way, yes. And the next step, you see, I'm trying to max out, basically, with back and forth. By the way, this guy is not spending money. I'm not spending either, but I think I'm going for level 2 eco, or something like this. If I'm not spending, it's a huge mistake, or maybe Agragon. I don't know. You see? Bad micromanagement, trap him into the pikes, nearly done damage, go back, and go heal. Easy. There is nothing to do at the moment. So, barrage, the mighty barrage. Let's see if I micro something, but his spike position actually is not so terrible. I need to watch some micro here and crush this. After that I really don't know, maybe lag, my unit stopped for nothing. And this barrage spell, really amazing spell, I love it. Maybe one of my favorite spell in 4.5 at the moment. So he has a stupid hero, he has Uruks, but basically he has nothing, and I cannot break him because the structure's health is really high, and I cannot break with this tower, otherwise I will lose everything. So what I can do in this scenario, since he has still income, just for that, to remind me, I can just sit here and archer clamp for 20 minutes. And this is how the games in the tournament were. So I have level 2, he has level 2. My eco advantage is not so big, since he is Isengard also and has the spell, which provide him free eco, which is, I think, a great spell. I have level 3, I think I will rush level 5 now. I'm constantly banking, I don't know why, but I'm producing some rangers, producing a little bit more cav, and some stuff like this. So, at the moment, if the Isengard player would have played better, he could come back. How? Simply making more units with suited barracks, stay in his base defensive, and max out. That's all. And since he can, because his inside eco is so strong, and my outside eco is not so relevant, because I have plenty farms, So my inflation now should be really bad. Let's have a look. Let's have a look to the tick. producing 21. He's producing how much? 30. It's huge. Why he should produce more than me since he is losing? I don't know. Who is Cucumber? I don't know who's the player Cucumber. I really don't know who is the player. I just see a player here with clamping in his base. So now we have this scenario. I have 1 billion units. He has 1 billion units, and this game will continue for no reason. Spartacus, I have an eco upgrade 2, you see? I have eco level 2, and he has an eco level 2. So the eco upgrade are totally the same. So basically he's producing more because he is losing. That's why he is producing more. Because he has less farm, which is okay. Just the difference between him and me is too big. I should snowball really more. Snowball in this scenario is good. Why snowball is good? Because I'm winning, I deserve to win, and then I should snowball. So now I am clamping archers and focusing his pikes, maybe, I don't know. I was really sloppy in this game. I didn't micro nearly nothing, and now watch this amazing strategy. How can you break a defensive player? Spamming heroes, first of all. So basically build your status and heal, because you never have enough heal, and go with your heroes. I think I have nearly 2k, so when I have 2k, Strider and go. Okay. Upkeep is terrible in my opinion. Make the game static. I understand the point of Fella. I think it's a good thinking. I mean, I understand where he come from. Come from Company of Heroes. The game is pretty balanced, and I really understand his point of view. But I don't know if I like completely the application. But I respect his point of view, and I understand that. I think it's okay. So Fella, yeah, of course I'm snowballing, but this game is continuing for no reason. At the moment I should have maybe double of income of him, maybe double, yes, or maybe even 200%. Yes, definitely. So my income will be at least 6k, for example, and his should be like 2k. So, and he's basically what he did is staying in his base for all the game long, massing units because he can, because he's macro, and now I'm producing from level 3 eco. Now at the moment I think I will have heroes soon. Argon is on the way, but I'm a little bit supply block. It's okay, and this land is pretty okay. Okay, here my macro was a little bit less sloppy. So I trample something at least, but I feel like I would need upgrade in this scenario. I think I did a macro mistake here to not going for upgrade before. But it's only, like I told you, I was really sloppy, and even the macro of these archers I think is really bad since I'm not constantly targeting pikes. I am at the moment. I am. Fella is always welcome to my stream. You see, he has enough income to spam heroes. Basically, a camper hero spammer could potentially come back into the game, which is not good, These crossbones are actually doing pretty okay. Oh, and my Mary, you see, Pippin, I didn't even lose Pippin in the end of the game. So basically now, what you want to do? A little tips. In a scenario like this, it's really important to not brain freeze. So you put one side of the army here to prevent the comeback by map control. So let's have a look at the fast eco. I'm producing 25 for ticks with level 3, and he's producing, let's check, come on, give me 30. So my eco level 3 produced less than his eco level 2. This is insane. I think that crossbow are more than really okay. I think crossbow are really okay, but not okay. I mean, I feel like they're normal archers. My Dunedain are way better, but I agree with you that my Dunedain are like elite archers, right? But let's see the damage. You see, it's pretty fine, man. It's pretty okay. And now archer clamp with hero inside, level 10. Cavalry against archer clamp and camping and barrage. So now I just need to charge with my cavalry into the pikes and go back healing, since I will have cavalry for free. Okay, basically we are playing a game that should be over. You see, charging into pikes, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter now, trample something. I think my micromanagement was really terrible in this scenario. Crossbow are super stupid. No, crossbow are fine, man. You see, I trample and won't kill a lot of them. Are really fine. Oh, my Aragon is a little bit on fire. I think at the end of the game I just brain FK and put all my units in the citadel because this game break me. Okay, what's this? What's this, guys? I lose, I charge into the pikes. Did a huge micro mistake, that's why I should be punished, but no. I have 1, 2, 3 battalion, put nearly the well, replace for free. Yep. It doesn't matter if I have way more. He's still producing too much. And now he's level 3 and 36. 36 against 25. Yeah, the formation of the crossbow is really good, I agree with you. I totally agree with you. So, now, what you should do? Making catapults, maybe. Yeah, I'm doing. Upgrading level 2, since now my position is pretty solid. I have good eco. I think I should delete this well and buy an additional farm. Yeah, definitely. I should do something with this. So, what to say? I think this game is over. I think there is no way now to come back. For real, even if the income is higher. Also in Company of Hero you can hold out of a tank and repair if you get damaged by anti-tank. Yes, but you lose mining time, right? I think even in StarCraft you can repair your tanks, but you repair with SCVs, and if you repair with SCVs you lose income because you're not mining. That's the point. Here you can replace your unit for free, which is not good. Oh, this lure is really amazing, level 3. But you're investing time. I'm not investing time, since I just put my units nearly well, and with the others I can just snowball. By the way, this crossbow are really okay. I should buy heavy armor first, since they are melting my units. I didn't pay attention to that. I should like do they? Oh yes, I have iron ore. Why not producing heavy armor? Oh, I am now. But I was really sloppy in this game. And what's the supply? At the moment I think we're nearly even. Nah, we're not. But if he reaches level 6, he actually can come back, since the level 6 of Isengard is completely broken, and you can have like, oh, never mind, he's going for with the tower. This is a bad decision, just a bad decision. If you go for level 6, you can have like 6 free battalion and 2 of cavalry, and he can probably crush all this army easy. Since, let's talk about it. Okay, why a cavalry spell is always bad? Always. Doesn't matter what. The Yellow Calf, the Isengard spell, why is it always bad? Because a cavalry spell forces you to build pikes even if the cavalry is not in the ground. So basically you're forced to, oh, what's this splash damage? Wow. You're forced to build pikes just for the presence of the spell. And this is not good. This is absolutely not good. Because you need to buy pikes just because, cavalry is on the battlefield. And not just because you have a spell. By the way, I crash all his army now. Isengard center spell isn't that bad. They give you a lot of eco. Yes, but in this scenario you need army, not eco. And he's spamming heroes. I think, right? Now I'm banking because I'm constantly maxed out and cannot. What's his income, please? What's his bank? 2k. What the fuck he's doing with 2k? At the moment he should have 0. Absolutely. If you want to defend a siege, you need to spend. The problem is that some faction. I really don't agree with that, fella. This game should be over 20 minutes ago, and every minute that I'm spending in this game is a minute wasted. Since if I have all the map, I should instant win. Doesn't matter what. This is educational stream. By the way, now I think I should focus these spikes, to be fair. And do you have? Yes, they have. Why am I not focusing the spikes? Oh, I am actually. Just really sloppy. This Lurth is level 5 and I think he's doing really okay. I think Lurth is an amazing hero. With his level 5 he gives 30% more damage and Lurth gives another hero health. Nice, let the hero spam begin. But it doesn't matter. I have Boromir and Aragorn too, and Gandalf, so it's really fine. No, not 10 minutes ago, he should have said GG 20 minutes ago, after 5 minutes of the game. Because I have all the map, so I should max out way before. But since he's like using this annoying stuff, oh nice, I lose all the cavalry to towers. And now even to pikes. Like I told you, my micromanagement in this scenario was horrible. Completely horrible. And now, nice, he has also Saruman. He is winning, so he's losing. Am I right? I don't know what you mean. Can you speak a normal language, please? Okay, sieging is annoying. Yes, sieging is annoying. What's this spell? Why am I fighting against my... It's unit. Oh, nice. So, what the fuck is this spell? I never saw that before, since I never built... You see, I'm losing all. Because this potato has an income, now he loses the citadel, so it doesn't matter. Now I'm even losing hero, I think. Saruman is really okay. Sorry, Lurth is really okay. I think your option, Fabian, is not reliable because if eco would be higher, I just have more eco to work, and same for the defender. So this potato basically is hero spamming. And what's this? I lose everything to towers and nothing else. Siege shouldn't be competitive since at the moment there is no reason to be competitive. This Aragorn deal really okay. Aragorn is really okay hero in my opinion. By the way, I really have nothing to say. So keep this time. There is someone that want to play a live game really fast. So we will complete the stream. Just a funny live game, nothing more, just for fun. Kill Saruman here, nothing special. I didn't see Ugluk to be fair, because I did not pay attention. So, you see, GG. 10 minutes ago should be GG. There is someone that want to play a live game? Let me know, we can do it. Or maybe some funny German player of the German Discord want to join my live stream and get smashed in 1v1. Since they are so funny that they ranked me, so maybe they are so brave and bring their ass here live in the stream and fight against me. They can be quick and competitive. Look at 2.02. I never saw 2.02. Sorry. Never watched a single game. One time, yes, I played one game of 2.02. I played live against the Destroyer. He's a really funny guy. The Destroyer was my first game of 2.02, and I only spam only barracks and start to spam only sword, and he crushed me with an OP spell, I think. But I really don't know. I never saw a 2.02, but I think the siege are not competitive in 2.02. The only way to make a siege competitive is to remove the map control present. So watch game as Stronghold, you know? Did you ever play Stronghold, Fabian? Stronghold Crusader, for example. Map control is totally irrelevant. So basically, the only eco that you can have is inside your base. At that point, siege could be potentially competitive. But otherwise, if the map control is present, you cannot have, doesn't matter. Just annoying and boring and keep the game longer for no reason. So, like I told you, there is someone in the chat that want to challenge me. It's your okay moment now. Okay, if you put a 2.02 siege on Discord, I can analyze it on in the stream, okay? Put 2.02 siege on Discord and I will watch it live on stream. So let's have a look. Let's have a look, guys. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Otherwise, the challenge is still open. If someone want to join, you're free to join. For Buko, since you're so funny, you can join me. Or maybe the other guys. I forget his name because it's completely irrelevant. Keith, Kof, Kauf, something like this. It really doesn't matter. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting for 2.02 siege. Okay. But you know, 2.02 you have free building system, it's a little bit different. Map control is still really relevant in 2.02 because you spread buildings around the map, so maybe I should play some 2.02 game and invent the proxy strategies. Did someone proxy in 2.02? I don't know. Proxy stable, really amazing. So there is someone online that want to challenge me? If no, I will just close the stream. I'm fine for today. It will take some minutes at least. Minutes, can be 60 minutes, can be 1 minute, can be 2 minutes, 5 minutes. You need to quantify the minutes timing. Okay. Play me at chess. Yeah, I really don't mind some chess game, to be fair. Why not? But the point is, a live stream of chess will be pretty silent, you know? Because, you know, I really noticed a fun fact. Last day I was playing chess with Spectre and Goodfella, and even if I was observing the game, I wasn't able to think to anything. Only the chess was in my mind at the moment. It was really, really amazing. I really love chess as game. Really amazing game. Well, see the things in chess where map control is so relevant, fella. I think, you know, it's like siege doesn't exist in chess, you know. I think because if you have way too much, it's impossible to your opponent to come back. And there is a time limit in chess, right? You cannot like go the game for no sense. I don't know. It takes suggestion from the chat. Well, let's invite WCP. Then let's invite WCP, okay? Let's invite WCP and we can do it. Okay, you know what I will do? I will go to hit, and after that I will come back to stream something else because, now that I fixed my sound, it's a little bit better. We can stream more, okay? So, see you later. And thanks for watching, of course.